sent her to a doctor.
I didn't see the need. She started eating again then. That's all that seemed important at the time.
So you thought that's all there was to it? Get some food down her throat and she's all better.
No, of course not. And I know what you're thinking, that she's an hysteric, pure and simple.
Not simple, no.
But I saw it, clear through the palm of her hand. Can hysteria do that?
It's been doing it for centuries. She's not unique, you know. She's just another victim.
Yes, God's victim. That's her innocence. She belongs to God.
And I need to take her away from him. That's what you fear?
You bet I do.
Well, I prefer to look upon it as opening her mind.
To the world?
To herself, so she can begin to heal.
That's not your job, is it? You're to diagnose, not to heal.
That is a matter of opinion.
The judge's opinion.
Your opinion.
You're to determine her guilt and her sanity, not interfere with due process of law. And those are the judge's words, not mine.
My job is to help this woman in whatever way I see fit. That's my duty as doctor.
But not as an employee of the court. You're to do what you were told, and that's all.
As quickly as I see fit, not as possible. I haven't made that decision yet.
But the kindest thing you can do for Agnes is to make that decision and let her go.
Back to court?
Yes.
And what then? If I say she's crazy, she goes to an institution. If I say she's sane, she goes to prison.
Temporary insanity, then.
Oh, yeah. In all good moral conscience, I can say that a child who sees bleeding women at the age of 10 and 11 years later strangles a baby was temporarily insane. No. This case is a little more complicated than that.
But the longer you take to make your decision, the more difficult it is for Agnes.
Why?
Because the world is a terrifying place for someone who hasn't experienced it for 21 years.
So you think the sooner she's in prison, the better off she'll be?
I'm hoping that the judge, whatever her sentence will be, that he will let her serve her sentence here at the convent, serve her time and penance here.
Oh, well, we'll see about that.
It's not up to you to decide where she will serve her sentence.
My recommendation has everything to do with everything.
Then you won't let her return to the convent.
I wouldn't send her back to the source of her problem. No.
So you'd send her to a prison.
If I felt she was guilty of a premeditated crime, I would.
Or an asylum.
If I felt it would help her.
I'm fighting for this woman's life, not her temporal innocence.
Were you fighting for her life when you didn't even send her to a doctor?
What?
She had a hole in the palm of her hand. That child could have bled to death, and you wouldn't send her to a hospital. That child could have died, all because of some stupid, irrational idea that she was better off at the convent.
But she didn't die, did she? If anyone else had seen what I had seen, she would have become public property. Newspapers, psychiatrists, ridicule. She doesn't deserve that.
But she has it now.
Yes. She does.
Oh, we would get into terrible arguments, my mother and I.